All right, everyone, thanks so much for listening to another episode of Full Body Cast Presents Garage Night. Garage Night brought to you by Cole Street Brewery, 1627 Cole Street, Enumclaw, Washington. Wear your hoodie or check yourself in, 15% off your drinks. You got to get the Full Body Cast hoodie. Also, go to Mazatlan, say hi to Andy. He'll hook you up. Just mention Full Body Cast to him. Go to Bordeaux Wine Bar, one of the sponsors as well. Get $2 off your flight. Mention the podcast, Full Body Cast. Say johnsbeaver.com as well. And then if Sid's there, Sid knows. Sid knows what's up. Just tell Sid what's up. Full Body Cast. Give me $2 off your first flight. Okay, so we've got Garage Night. We got Craig Bentley on the mic.
Not happy right now.
Pissed.
Yeah. This is the garbage.
We also got Corey Bentley on the mic. We got Corey Bentley. We got Corey Bentley on the mic. Hey. Actually, that's Connor. Connor Young, the young con, 18.
Oh, hey there.
Whoa.
He is the winner. We do have Corey Bentley on the mic as well.
Have you guys been to this pool before?
So the reason we have.
You look so nervous.
Yeah, why are you nervous, Connor? Put these on. Put these on real quick, and then just.
My gosh. Just talk.
Okay.
All you gotta do is talk.
Now just talk into the microphone.
Hey,
yeah. Get into it like you're on the intercom at Safeway still. Remember we used to have to like, hey, what? Can we get the liquor key to
the premium liquor cabinet?
All right, get in that thing a little bit more. Okay, so the reason Connor Young is on here, the Young Con, we had 35 entrants for the NCAA tournament bracket. We had 35 entrants. People put in picks, maybe 2 picks, maybe 1 pick. How many picks did you put in?
I had mine and my wife's.
Yours and your wife's.
Yep.
My name is Jeff. Get into that freaking microphone.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Sorry.
No,
hey, nobody's going to talk back to you on this.
And then talk normal as well.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, you don't just get closer and get quieter.
He can't even talk without smiling and laughing.
Anyway, Connor chose UConn to win it all, and he was the winner. So he gets a $50 gift card, which I just ran to go buy. I got it. I just came back. I said hi to Sid at Bordeaux Wine Bar. So Connor gets the $50 gift card that I think I left in my car. I don't know where it went. It is here. I did bring it. Oh, here it is. It's right here.
Oh.
So I got to take a picture with
Thank
you
you.
with it, and then that's $50. I got second place. The motto was to beat Travis Kenny. The only person to do that was Connor Young. So that is a huge accomplishment. I was really going for SDSU. That would be great if I actually won my own thing because I never win anything. So let's get a picture, a smile. Let's pull that. Let's get a little Bordeaux Wine Bar. Big smiles always. All right, Connor Young. We're posted right now. He's supposed to be at baseball practice, but he can't get there. He's also got to go run to Body Lake as well. Connor, an acceptance speech. Anything to say? Say anything you want.
Oh my. I don't know what.
Okay, let's
cut this.
No. Get in there. Get in that.
I'm so nervous to be here.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Hey, wait. Just. I got one question for you.
What?
Yeah.
Are you that nervous?
Yeah.
Because you're on Garage Night and this is a huge deal for you?
Yes,
It's a massive. We got
there's gonna be tons of people listening.
1,000 people listen to this. All right, so we're gonna do a little rapid fire for you.
Okay.
Cake or pie?
Pie.
What type of pie?
Peanut butter chocolate.
Pepsi or Coke?
Coke.
Ice cream or popsicles?
Ice cream.
Cookies or muffins?
Cookies.
What type of cookie?
Chocolate chip.
Gooey. All right. Nutty Buddies, Nutty Bars,
What is a nutty?
or Swiss Roll?
Swiss roll.
You didn't even need to know what the other thing was. Italy trip or
Arizona.
Arizona.
Yeah, I love
Arizona's great. You got
We just got back.
Did you golf at all?
No.
What did you do down there? Just
Just
lay by a pool?
Restaurants and pools.
Nice, dude. That's
Yeah.
good. Got a little sun.
Yep.
That's good. Nice and warm. All right. Well, Connor, thank you so much for being a part of this.
Craig or Corey?
Oh, yeah. That's a great
Corey brought me to the friendship.
Ooh.
But Craig is the
But he
one
stayed
who
for
made
the-
it last.
Oh, that's a political answer.
I came here for the Corey, but I stayed for the Craig.
yeah.
That's usually how it works.
Hey, you want to give a quick shout out to Mrs. 18?
Yeah. Casey.
Yeah.
She worked with Travis.
Yep. Good
Yep,
time.
she's
That's how we get to know each other a little bit more. She's the funny thing is Connor had to come through our work, which we don't mention, because of his work, which we won't mention. But he had to come through, and Casey sits, and we're in like second floor where there's like 10 people that are there, and Casey and I sit directly next to each other in the cubicles, and because we have to ask each other questions. We work on the same project, anyways. Connor goes, with a big smile, which he usually has no matter what. He's like, so you guys sit this close to each other, huh? And so he's like, oh, cool. Another man sitting 5 feet away from my wife. Cool. So anyway, is that what you thought when you? That's it. You're like,
Okay.
Does she think that when you're close to those men in the pool?
Yeah. She does.
What's real quick? So we had KP on, Kyle Pierce.
Oh, my dad.
Your dad.
Okay.
Well, I thought so. But was Jokala no KP?
That was like a brother.
But so because Jokala's older, right, than KP? Or are
No.
they the same age?
No.
Jokala's younger.
Yeah.
So Kyle's actually your grandson.
Grandfather.
Grandfather.
Yeah. Sorry, grandfather, and you're the grandson. Yeah.
And who's the dad?
Jokala.
Jaren.
Jaren. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So then, who are you going to pass it down to? Do you have somebody in mind that you might pass it down? Would it be?
We'll pick for you. Don't worry.
Would it be Jackson? Maybe would Jackson be the?
Who's Zyduk?
Teach him how to pronounce that.
How do you say it one more time? How do you say it?
Zyduk.
Zyduk.
Spelled like Zooey Duck.
I just say side hook.
Okay, Zyduk.
All right, man. I know you're jonesing to get out of here. Any last words? Anything you want to say at all?
Travis, how Craig invites you to his things.
Craig invites me to my things.
You've gone to Waffle Fest or whatever. it is?
I've been invited to Waffle Fest 3 years. I have not shown up. I have not shown up to Waffle Fest.
All right, yeah. Let's do that.
I want to, but we always have plans in the morning.
Yeah, and the good thing is that
Yeah.
is that Connor brought like a group of like 8 people to one of the trivia nights, not the one that Craig
That we
went
dominated.
to. The Craig and a few others at the table dominated. But
We just quizzed. I just quizzed.
That was the
I'm
team
gonna
names.
quiz.
I'm gonna quiz. I just quiz.
Well, you let me know when you want to
We're
go.
all quizzing.
Next time, next week, next month.
next month.
Come
you
on
See
get-
you
down.
there.
Oh,
All right.
Quiz
these
all
guys.
over ya.
These guys ran the show. Ran the gauntlet.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
all
we're
right.
ready.
So Connor sounds good. So that means he won't show up. But thanks for showing up today. Hey, have a happy Thursday and enjoy the rest of your
Night.
day. Night. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
You
see
gotta
you.
get to Bonnie Lake right now.
All right.
All right, later,
See
dude.
you guys.
Thank you.
No pause?
There's no video.
Is there any video of me on
And it's
trampoline?
just a video of Corey jumping up and down
There already
on
is one.
a trampoline. Well, that was cool having Connor on. I gotta call Desi real quick. Let's go ahead and call her because I've got she's a Patreon, so we can call her anyways. But hey, I'm recording. Just so you know. Just so I'm recording right now. So whatever you're saying is being.
You're
whatever
live.
I just want to let you know. Okay.
Okay, good to know. Thank you.
Okay, so we're gonna go out at around 5:30, go to Mazatlan, and then hit the town. We have tomorrow off. So if you're interested in it, join us.
Okay.
Okay. At any point, text if you're wanting to meet up with all of us.
Okay.
Okay.
I will text you.
All right. Sounds good. Talk to you later.
Okay.
Okay. Bye. And no, Craig, you're not invited. How did that feel? Right in front of you.
I wouldn't even go, and I don't work tomorrow.
That hurt. That hurt your feelings a little bit. Corey, you're invited.
Thank you, but I declined.
Okay. I already knew that was happening anyways. No, you're invited too if you want.
No, you just said I wasn't.
I was.
Now I'm gonna show up and sit. I'm gonna make it awkward. I'm gonna show up and go wherever you
Wherever
go,
we
but
go.
I'm not gonna talk to you.
That
I'm
sounds
gonna make
good.
it awkward.
Can you call in tomorrow?
I don't work tomorrow.
You don't?
No.
All right, let's do it.
No.
What do you got planned? You got to go to Bonnie Lake too?
No.
What do you got to do?
I'll wash my hair.
Clean the pool.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's talk about trivia night. Trivia night at the last. It's the last Wednesday of every month at Cole Street Brewery. 6:30 to show up. 7 to go. Craig, like he usually does, he has an entourage. Now I don't know what he has on these people. Like I don't know if there is like specific dirt that he says, "Listen, I'm going to finally release it to the public." Because they join the Full Body Cast League, and they also go to the
Trivia.
trivia night.
I'm just a likable person. Have you not realized that yet?
Yeah, hold on. Now what's going on?
Ooh.
That's the usual. I get that. It's senioritis. I think I have no clue. Let's see. So Craig brought a ton of people.
7.
Yeah, that's all. And they broke up into teams. They were like gremlins, threw a little water on them, and then they all kind of dispersed into their own teams. It was pretty impressive.
I will apologize to anybody that was there though.
Why?
Well, I felt like Full Buddy puts this on, and you made it a point that I was part of the garage night, which was cool. It was awesome, and the people were cool. And then we like dominated, and everybody's like, "Oh, like it was rigged." Well, the thing is, you're not even coming up with the questions.
Yeah,
nobody knows what they are.
Right? Yeah, and it's definitely not rigged. Definitely not. Don't look into it. No, I'm kidding. But I would definitely not rig a team name or a team that had a team name of not Travis's friend.
Sure.
And then throughout the rest of the games, they had to re-register with a different team name. They kept on. They horribly misspelled it the first time or the second time around, and it was like P not Travi friend with a P, like a pinyara. It made no sense. And
well,
then,
to set it up for also those people maybe not were there,
Yeah,
and
go-
Corey obviously wasn't there because
Corey
he decided
better-
not to come.
you should come.
There
Obviously.
was a total of 4 different trivia games,
Which normally we do 3, but because everyone was having such a good time, we had prizes left. We did 4.
so 4 games.
Yeah.
We won 3 of them, and the 4th one we only lost on a tiebreaker
Yeah,
in the final question.
yeah, it was crazy. They were 3 for 4. It was Craig, thou shalt that not be named, and Carrie was the. But did you guys ever like absorb Gage or anything?
Well, Gage and Haley were on our team.
Okay, I thought
They were on our team to start with.
Okay,
And then, brother
yeah.
and his wife. Oh. Anyway, they had some friends that came into town,
Yes.
and they were 4 on another team. Well, what happened is once their friends left, we took them on, and then Gage and Haley left. So we always had at least 5 people. And most other teams had 4 at the max or less. So I think everybody else was kind of like, oh, they have so many people. Well, the honest truth is, though, with that many people, it helps, but it also hurts because then you get people saying not agreeing with each other also.
Yeah.
So fortunately, we agree with each other enough that we won.
and I've noticed that
Is there teams of 1 ever?
Yeah, and one guy won it. Shout out Paul. But it's funny how people will talk themselves out of it with each other. Like, oh, this is what it is. Are you sure? Because then so I almost feel like the team of 1 would be a better shot. So I mean, I don't know, but we had. It's growing. One guy came up to me and was like, yeah, like we wanted to go for a couple months now. We just didn't work out. So we're happy that you guys stuck with it. So he was a part of it. They brought a whole like cooler full of food, like a charcuterie. They had vegetables with ranch. They had, meats and jams and all that stuff. It was pretty sweet. And then we had, just kind of teams spread out. The ones, I don't even know their names. It was with Kat and, I forget his name, but her husband. They set up they brought some friends. That gal, not Kat, but the other one, she was having a great time. with so she's pretty funny and fun. But it was a good time. Hope to have people come out again last Wednesday of every month. Prizes galore. Craig, you'll enjoy this. Craig's first prize that was out there. I had gift cards for Bordeaux Wine Bar, Mazatlan, Cole Street Brewery, Roaring Underground, and I had
Game Vault.
and the Game Vault, and then I also had still in the tin, sealed, that I bought at Game Vault, a deck of cards, but they were, what were they?
They're Harry Potter cards.
Harry Potter, Hogwarts playing cards, and Carrie grabbed that, made sure, because Craig is the biggest fan of Harry Potter.
I don't think he's the biggest fan anymore. I've been playing Hogwarts Legacy
on your PS5
on
or
the
whatever?
PS5, and I am shocked at how good it is.
Yeah, my daughter's playing it too. She loves it. I mean, she's 19, and you're how old?
It's like Elder Scrolls, but with wizards.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's good stuff. They'll mess it up somehow. They usually like the good games that are like fun. Is it more simpler too, or can you do like is every button something and you got to like do combination of buttons?
Like every button has like a certain attribute to it, but it's not hard.
Yeah,
to
there's just
learn
some
it.
games where it's like, hey, by the way, you got to hold LB shooter with the Z.
No, it's not that hard. It's like 2 or 3 buttons tops.
Okay, cool, good.
Craig should start playing as well.
I don't even have a PS5.
Yeah, he
It's on Xbox too. You can get it on
Oh.
Xbox.
well, he's too busy. He's got enough things to watch streaming wise. This guy cannot.
Yes.
This guy.
Oh, we did talk about that also.
Yeah,
With
on that
Pierce-
last
with-
one.
with
Was it on the
with
last
Pierce,
one?
Yep.
Okay, I gotta write that one down.
Yeah.
But did you know all the subscriptions that he has?
He's got most of them.
Oh, yeah. at FBI at FBI, please.
Oh, mine are all legit.
Oh, dang it. We talked. We were actually pretty. Corey, you weren't a part of this because you couldn't make it. What were you doing? Sorry,
Not being here.
was it just too short a notice?
Yeah.
I noticed how you have a delay in the texts.
I'm
Like,
at work.
Oh, I've seen you on your phone at work. It's not like you're like
I don't pull it out half the time if I'm throwing freight.
you're not like throwing. Don't make it look like you're throwing. They're not pumpkins every week.
There's freight every day.
Yeah, but you're still pulling it out.
Like every other hour maybe.
Still pulling it out.
Yeah, for everybody.
Great hoodie today, by the way. That looks great.
Yes.
Did you wear that to work or did you just wear it here?
Just wore it here.
Did-
Well, actually,
Did you work from home today?
I wore it to work
I'm on
because I worked
strike.
from
Wearing mine.
home today.
I'm on strike.
That's good. Why are you on strike,
Till I
Corey?
get a garage night one.
You sound like you know who. You had a good idea. If you tell you what, if you can get
I had
him-
a good idea.
yeah,
Well, I normally do.
the third place winner,
Yes.
the biggest fan
Yes.
of Garage Night,
Yes.
loves it. If you can get him back into that chair, I will absolutely give him half of what.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense. I'll
So-
tell him.
So if once
I'll
you,
tell him he won it, but he has to only come here to get it and be on the show.
he has to be on the show,
Or he doesn't get it.
and I will even for one episode, perhaps put in the title credits, Shed Night. Maybe that might be. That might be where
It might bring him in.
what's that where you compromise? I might compromise with him on that. So, Corey, let's talk about you for a second. I haven't seen you for a while,
Nothing's new.
not one, except for Hogwarts.
Yeah.
That's pretty fun.
Your
Now, is that
birthday coming up.
big 4-0?
No.
Are
I
you?
wish to get this
No,
over with.
No, I'm going to guess you're going to be 38 though. I am going to
That
guess.
is true.
Okay. And any big plans?
No, not yet. I'll probably just hang out with Kenzie, hopefully.
You're
We share the same birthday.
Oh, that's right. I was going to say that. It's a kind of a weird answer.
Forget the rest of my family.
Gonna hang out with my niece. all
Gonna
day.
hang out with her. She's the only one that's nice to me.
Uncle Corey's taking me out for his birthday.
Since I was a
Again.
year old.
I forgot about that. That's right. So, what do we do? Are you going to mention the actual day? Did you want to mention the actual day?
The 16th
Oh, okay. April 16th. I will be
in Vegas.
No, I won't do it. I had to cancel my April, but
You just guess that no matter where
Whatever
he pulls out
month
a
it is.
calendar in Vegas.
all right. So we do have some scary skellies to kick this one off.
Well, let's roll.
Okay. Scary Skelly. Hey, listen, all you Patreons out there, you guys, if you have questions, if you have a segment, if you want to be the bee's knees, Desi Bee's knees, I will just say it. Or if you want it to be what's that holograph's polygraph, where we have to give truthful answers. We've already got Veronica's Hot Topics. We've got Scary Skellies. If you're a listener, Amanda, you could be like the Just Keating, where you just have us tell jokes, or you tell us jokes to see if we laugh. I don't know, but just figure that out, get it together, and then we're going to we'll ask the questions. So right now we got the Scary Skellies, Jared Skelly, same thing, probably like Connor. Corey brought him into the group, but he stuck around for Craig. So that's probably
They do wrestle a lot together.
Do they really?
I've seen them wrestle during basketball. I don't even know how that works.
I kind of want to see that now. I kind of want to see a wrestling match between those two. Maybe what we'll do would be
Full
great
buddy wrestling?
if we rented out
Mud wrestling?
peak gymnastics for like a couple hours. They have that like padded mat, and we just put on a
Is
show.
there weight classes or just like?
Somebody's still getting hurt.
Is it
Yeah.
like the
No,
old
that's-
Is it the old UFC where it didn't matter what you weighed?
It's backyard wrestling. Just bring some. We'll just bring. in
I'm
some,
face painting like Insane Clown Posse. Then.
hello, gigolos and gigolettes. All right, so we got Jared Skelly. First question to ask the boys on Garage Night: Barry, Ted Lasso, Succession. Which one are you more into?
Well, for me, it's Ted Lasso because I've only watched a little bit of Barry and I haven't watched any Succession. So
I will say right now, Ted Lasso. I love Barry. It's an awesome show. I've only watched an episode of Succession, so I haven't got into it.
My guys,
Barry is good though.
yeah, my guys love Succession. I haven't seen any one of them. I'm actually the last man on earth. I'm rewatching it again, and it's got Jason Sudeikis in it, so I guess I just got to go with Ted Lasso. But people have said, I had one person come up to me from work that I used to work with, and she said, every time I watch Ted Lasso, you're him. I think of you. I think of your positivity or whatever. And I'm like, well, I don't know. So do I take that as a compliment or do I take that as a...
He comes up with better quotes than you do.
Okay.
he's better looking.
He is better looking.
He's got a sweet mustache.
great mustache.
He knows
Okay.
soccer better than you.
Way better than me. Okay.
He
cool.
knows football better than you.
What would be the similarity? I want to know what the similarity
Is your name Ted?
Starts with a T.
There are a lot of people that won't talk to him and walk away. So I'm
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
He brings his boss biscuits every day. Do you bring your boss stuff?
I used to bring in muffins and donuts for the group.
There you go.
There you go. That's it. Okay, found. Cool. Cool. But when I went, sometimes when we used to be in the office, anytime I'd win at the casino, I would typically in my head go, okay, save 100 of this, and you're gonna buy like the kettle for your work department. And I'd do it. I would do it. I would share the wealth. Do you guys do it if you guys win or
Absolutely not.
never?
Who am I going to share it with? Everybody? It's like 100 people.
Well, no, you just go. I think
This is my philosophy. And Auburn actually does a pretty cool thing. I could say it. On people's birthdays, for their birthday, they buy a dozen donuts or they buy something and put it in the break room for everybody else. Kind of a backwards thing, right?
yeah.
My thing is, if I don't go take any of those donuts ever on my birthday, I don't have to do that.
Oh yeah.
So that's the way I look at it.
I like that. That's good. So basically saying, if I never,
If I don't participate,
then why do I have to go do that? Yeah. Okay, so we used to have this until I opted out, and because the reason I blundered it so bad. What do you guys ever do secret birthdays at your work?
No.
Secret birthdays, anything? Like a
do
secret?
you think that we do secret?
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't know. Secret shoppers' birthdays?
We do your birthday don't matter. Work harder, please.
What's a birthday? We did it a few years, and I was I was in on it. And then 1 year I totally beefed it. Totally friggin' beefed it. I completely forgot. So when she came in and then I realized, oh shoot, that's right. In fact, I didn't realize it. Someone told me like, hey, you have her. It's her birthday. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? And I looked, I'm like, oh, you're right. So like, I didn't get a card. I didn't get her presents. So then at lunch, I drove over. I probably put about $300 on my credit card because I went over to Work Sports and I just like bought her like
pointed at stuff.
just so many things.
I'll take this and this and that.
Yeah, it was just I read her list of what her wants were, and it's usually like to give you an idea of like maybe what you would get, but I got her everything on her list, and then I signed it, and I said, I'm an idiot, I'm sorry, and then everyone signed the card, and I gave it to her at the end of the day, so she got it all, but man, I was a complete moron, so.
Did she say anything like, oh, I didn't even realize, I thought you were going to do the end of the day anyway?
Yeah, no, usually like you decorate their cubicle.
Oh,
like
it starts the day.
Oh my gosh, dude, I did nothing.
Was she like looking at you at all like during this?
She was actually one of the people that like was like the organizers of getting the 15 people. So she knew that I had her, and she should have. You know, if she's an organizer, she should have tipped me off. She should have.
Hey, on the way out the day before, hey, just remember my birthday's tomorrow.
She's just decorating her own desk, like looking at you crying.
I felt so bad. Yeah. So then I opted out. The next year, the signups went around. I'm like, nope, I'm good.
They're like, big surprise.
Yeah, this guy. I told everyone just to skip. I said just skip me. Don't get me anything. Don't do it. So anyway, that's
just tell them you're a witness now.
Jehovah.
Yeah. No birthdays.
That's such a good idea. Any interest at all in Formula One?
I've actually been watching a little bit. Not as much as he is.
Is he going crazy?
My boy
with
Lewis
that?
Hamilton finished second last.
So you're
last
actually
race.
watching
He
it.
sucks now, though.
I know, but I'm just gonna stay with him.
Who, Jared? Jared sucks now? No wonder he's hanging out with Craig.
Although he did lose a little bit. I was watching a race and he had Will Smith in his pit, so I don't know.
Oh, was he smacking the tires back on? How about you? Any interest in Formula One?
I watched the Netflix show. I don't watch the actual races.
I like that the races are fast.
What do you mean? Like
They go vroom vroom.
Yeah, but I mean, no,
you're like 60 laps, or like they're
60 laps, and for if I maybe an hour and a half.
So
You're not sitting 3 hours watching people go around in a circle.
Yeah, that needs to stop. That needs to stop right now.
I like the Netflix the way they do it because they show it's an entire season of races, and it's like however many episodes, and they show behind the scenes, so you get to see the drivers, you get to see everybody on their crew. So that's the way I watch it. I wait till the Netflix show comes out, and then I see the previous year's races.
I will be watching the Las Vegas one though. I'm excited.
You're not going to be down there?
That's
No,
the first year that
that's-
they do it.
That's
I think,
Jamie's birthday weekend, and I really wanted to go, but it's astronomically priced right now, so I'm not
bet.
doing that.
They did it back in the day, way back when they had a race.
Right? This is the
through
first
streets.
time I'll like.
Oh yeah, this is the first big time. But they have had a race through Vegas before.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. I'm excited because I freaking know that town, at least the strip, walking up and down. Like, it's going to be cool to kind of see the stuff in the background. Big background guy. I was going to ask you guys this: Street Fighter 2. Did you guys play Street Fighter?
I played it
Yeah.
before. Yeah.
Remember how the backgrounds
on
were,
Sega.
like would match where you're supposed to, like the people would be cheering in the background, holding signs and flashing, but then it'd be like, I don't even know.
Unless you were Guile on the Army Air Force Base, I don't think there was people cheering you there.
Yeah, that
It was
was-
just a jet.
Yeah, it was just the jet.
I know. You look at me like you're surprised that I knew that.
No, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I went there. I watch the Formula One every once in a while. I don't know, Jared. You listen to these things because ask questions that I'm a part of. I've been so far. I'm bringing.
He's trying to
nothing
get you
this.
to choose a driver for F1.
Oh, thank you very much for this one. Not you, Corey, but thank you very much, Jared, for
This is why I don't show up.
for this question. Most stressful work deadlines or task given? What's the most, besides pumpkins? Let's go with Corey first. What's the most?
What is the question?
What's the most stressful work deadline, or wait, most stressful work deadlines? Most stressful work deadlines or task given? I think that's what he's asking. You got to get the punctuation right. What's more stressful, work deadlines or the task given?
I would say the task, because I don't really have deadlines.
You kind of do.
I mean, just get done to the day.
But do you order?
Yeah.
So then you kind of you have to.
I mean, it's a 3-hour window, so it's not like it's like.
But you still, if someone's calls out, you got to get enough. You got to make sure that you're not over ordering on some things, and
Yeah, I would.
but the ordering's easy. When
For
I
the
was
most part.
yeah, when I was ordering, it was easy.
It's different than when you did it, but yeah,
I'm sure it is.
it's all on a iPad.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, it's totally different. I'm like sarcastic. I'm sure it is. Yeah, okay. You know, you don't use a paper, pen and paper anymore. Okay, all right.
Now we use like a cement
No,
brick and we just scrape into what we want, and then we send that to the warehouse.
well, I used to use the Telzon.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
yeah, we don't use that no more.
Telzons are great, man. Is the iPad easier?
I don't mind it at all. It's
You
your guide is in front of you. It's an electronic guide.
What do you mean?
So
Like-
you remember
like
how
the-
you had to have the order guide? You carry around a little book.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
With a pencil, and you wrote what you wanted.
Yes.
You don't have to do that. It's all right in front of you on an iPad now. You just
Oh.
hit buttons.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's super nice. Now the information isn't always right. That's part of the problem, but
Oh,
it's super nice.
that's interesting. Okay, all right, I'm back in on this.
Hmm.
I thought that maybe I like the little the guide was like a paperclip, like Microsoft paperclip guy
He only pops up if you do something wrong.
on the iPad.
No, in the middle of the department.
it's just
And it might just be me going crazy and nobody else sees it.
it's
but
just you with the VR headset walking around like
He
ordering
pops
things.
up and talks to me.
You're just having a conversation with
Are you helping a customer? I'm talking to my buddy over here. What was his name? Clippy?
Yeah, I think it was Clippy.
Probably.
Yeah. Yeah. I used to mess up just so that he would come talk to me.
I need a friend right now.
I'd be bored and be like, wish someone would come talk to me, tell me what I'm doing wrong in life. I know, I'll try to move the margins out of printable areas and have Clippy show up. Craig, what's more stressful, deadlines or the task given?
If it doesn't get done today, it'll probably get done tomorrow.
Boom.
I mean,
philosophy.
guys, listen. You might have heard that. You may have thought, man, that guy, he's wearing a cowboy hat right now. He's got a little piece of straw hanging out of his mouth. He
Craig
just kind of
went deep.
he spit to the side, and he's just like, task you not done today is the task you can do tomorrow. But he's actually wearing like he looks like a Rob Deerdeck.
Rob Deerdeck.
he looks like a creative skater. He's got the Duval Racing hat, kind of flat brimmed a little bit, not much, but a little bit. He's got the full body cast hoodie and sweats on with some Heelys. What are those? Under Armour shoes, which I've never seen. I think you have the only pair of Under Armour shoes.
The Rock would disagree with you.
I have multiple pairs.
It's what Stephen Curry, doesn't he have one? But so deadlines are not.
They're not my bag. They're not my thing.
Deadlines aren't.
You tell your supervisor that. Like, hey, we gotta get this project done. You're like, listen, I gotta get my magic show together. Put it in the back of the car. Drive out there by tomorrow at 4. Hey, deadlines aren't my thing. See you guys Monday. I gotta take Friday off. I got to golf.
Sounds about right.
Deadlines are just guides.
Yeah.
They're not like meant to be written in stone.
I don't know. For me, I like getting things done right away so that I don't really have to worry about a deadline. So I just know I'll forget stuff. I'm an activator, so if they tell me to go do it, I'm like trying to get it done right then and there. And
When you
so
sell yourself, do you oversell, like you're the greatest, you'll get everything done, or do you undersell and overdeliver?
When I got this job, I oversold the shit out of me. I even said there was one part where they were like, because I asked them, I said, "Why'd you hire me?" Like, what? There was a bunch of people. What was it? And they said, "What sets you apart is when you said that you don't like to make mistakes, and so when you make one mistake, like you learn from that, and then you don't make that mistake ever again." And I just in my head go, "That's totally not me." I don't know why I said that.
But
I make multiple mistakes multiple times.
Yeah, we have 3 mistakes of the same thing here. We're wondering about that interview we had.
What was that all about? Were you lying to us? But no, when it comes to work, believe it or not, work and life, I need to change my brain, but when it comes to work, I try not to make mistakes. I'm very detail oriented. I'm very focused. But when it comes to life, I'm like, whatever. I lost money again. I'll go back to the casino the next day, kind of a thing.
Money's just temporary.
Money, yeah. What is that? I'm going to lay on my deathbed and go, "Oh, I care about my credit card debt. My kids will."
In case you wanted to know, I oversell and overproduce.
Oh, wow.
I overdeliver of what I've oversold.
Yeah.
I'm great.
I could do 200 of those. He does 500 of those, and everyone's still
I went to the
impressed.
doctor, and they asked me to do a pee test, and they came back and said it's the greatest pee test that's ever been taken.
Yeah, we got Craig Trump over here. We got Donald J. Bentley.
They actually kept my pee to compare it to everybody else's pee. That's how great my pee was.
Greatest pee test you've ever seen in your life. They were trying to drink it. It was so good.
It was pure.
Pure
Pure
urine.
ginger urine.
Oh, man, Craig. So, really, what do you do? What do you really do? Do you oversell and overdeliver, really? Or do you...
I would say I'm probably undersell and then overdeliver because then it looks really good.
Of course. So then let's say Carrie's like, "Craig, let's do this project at home. Are you a handyman with that?"
No, I'm underselling that, so I don't have to do it. We can't do that.
That would take like 2 years.
Yeah, no, me too. I would be, but I like to oversell. I'm like, "Oh yeah, we could totally do that. Let's dive right in right now," and then I'll get like a little bit into it and just show up with the wrong stuff, and then she knows that I'm not doing what I'm doing.
But it's already torn apart, so you have to finish.
And so I'm like, I don't know what to do. Probably should call someone to come do it. But that's interesting. Yeah. So the oversell, underdeliver, or undersell, overdeliver, overpromise. Underpromise, overdeliver. What do you do?
A mix of I make it known that I'm capable, but I also undersell to overdeliver.
Yeah.
So I make it known I know what I'm doing, but we might run into some of this or that, and so it might not be able to do that. And then I'm like, psh.
Yeah. Okay. I'm positive. Are you positive with it? When someone's like, "Hey, we need to get this barge built," and you're like, "Yeah, we can do it. It might be a while, but we can get it done."
For the most part, throughout there has been times during I just got a 22-year pin.
Wow.
During those times where I was fed up with something, so my attitude was a little different. But for the most part, yeah.
Yeah.
For the most part, I'm there 8 hours, so I'm going to do whatever.
I was in a couple meetings, and my boss was like, "But here's the thing. I like to break things down so I can better understand it. So I'll ask questions, but I come across negative. Like I'm like trying to poke holes in it, and then so I got kind of pulled aside, and they're like, "You come across so negative in these meetings." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And they're like, "You like the questions you're asking." I'm like, and then they're like, "In those meetings, you just nod, and then they don't care about you figuring out right then how to do it. You just got to just once you get told,
they just want to hear you say okay."
Yeah, and then you go figure it out yourself on your own in your own meetings with other people. You don't need to figure it out with them. They don't care about that.
Yeah, they don't want to hear anything of what does or doesn't work.
Right. Oh, we can't do that. We did that 5 years ago and it didn't work out for us. But maybe we could do that actually now that I think about it. But I don't know. Maybe we could. What do you guys think?
We've recycled this idea 3 times already. I know it's not going to work. No, we get paid to tell you to do it.
Yeah. Exactly. What about you, Craig?
In meetings?
Yeah.
I've learned real quick that if you're not at the top of the food chain, meetings don't matter, and I don't talk.
The only time you'll get Craig not to talk.
No, because I don't know. I think that there's certain times, especially in what I do for work, because it is very technical, and there's a lot of people that are way smarter than I am that are in a lot of the meetings. And even if I think something's wrong, but I think that person's smarter than I am, I just let it go and deal with it at some other point in time. Because in the environment you're with 12 other people, I've brought up stuff before, and it just doesn't go well because people get defensive. People get like you're condescending or you're, you know what I mean? So I've learned that depending on the environment, it's better to just to go one-on-one or just not say anything at all.
So then do you like, who do you talk to afterwards? Are you like, hey,
Myself.
Hey, good
Like,
job.
that guy was an idiot.
Hey, good job at that meeting, though.
hey, that's cool though.
I
It's
take
a very
whatever
real job.
whoever the top person was in the meeting, I go one above them and talk to them.
Can you believe that guy?
Oh, all right. Well, we've got Veronica's hot topics. Let's jump right in.
I'm excited. I'm excited to do this.
Okay,
Have
so-
these pull it out of the bag.
So let's pull it out of the bag. It's a pink. No, okay. Piercings. Do you guys first off have any piercings?
No.
Did you ever get a piercing?
We were
Yeah.
not allowed ever
We
to
were
get
told they were
any
going to get
piercings.
ripped out.
I got a little top left clip back when I was
Rapping.
in high school. Yeah. And did you guys
The rapper look.
so piercings then, if you could get a piercing right now, would you?
No.
I have no desire to now.
Tattoo?
I have them.
Okay. Is that a thing that did you get a little guff for?
No.
at all? You got a tattoo?
I don't have any.
Would you get a tattoo or a piercing, Corey? You got a gun to head. Got to get one.
If I had to choose one or the other,
Yeah.
I'd get a tattoo.
On the back of your neck, and it's
A full
frickin-
body.
Oh, a full body, a full
Yeah.
body cast.
A full body.
Wow, you're dedicated,
It
bro.
costs like $20,000 and looks like a full mechanical robot. You know, those sweet, like really
Dude,
good tattoos.
You
have to wait 2 years to go to California to get.
cyberpunk Corey.
All or nothing.
That's I don't know. I kicked it out of my head. What'd you get? A full body robot.
You imagine that consultation? So you want a full body?
How long do you think this will take?
Do you have any? No, I've never done this before.
Go ahead and start on my wiener.
Can I just put a down payment of like $50 and then we'll just go ahead and start?
We lost the Patreon. It's a sad day.
Just right now?
No, I just
Because of
noticed
that
it.
comment?
I just no, probably now. Yeah, we've lost 2. I gotta send them messages. I always do. I say, hey, thanks. One, I noticed that when they're not in, this one straight up went to the page and deleted it. That hurts a little bit. It happens. Ooh, let's see.
I'm actually surprised that
Let's
hasn't
see what
happened
the
more.
exit survey is.
You get exit surveys?
For those listening, I'm actually surprised it hasn't happened more.
That's because you don't have a board.
Oh, Pierce, last time after he said something about having a board, Pierce thought it was a great idea. As for some reason, he's the only one that doesn't think it is.
See?
Let's see here. I gotta go over here real quick. Okay, cool. I guess these exit surveys are great. They said they didn't feel they got what they signed up for. Now, here's the thing. I feel bad. Have I told the story about how I tried to deliver a hoodie and I got the wrong address altogether? Have I told you that story?
Well, I think so, because you did that at my house also.
I did? Oh, yeah. Yes. So this person, and I may have shared it in the past, but it was my last hoodie that would have fit him. And the person that does, my Uncle Rob, who's the Dad How Do I guy, he's done making hoodies. Like, he's done making anything, at this point. He's just too busy. So it's the last one I could get, or it's the last one that I had. And the person gave me the address And then I drove it out to his house, dropped it off. I messaged him, and we were supposed to meet up a few times. I would be at this place that he's usually at, and he wasn't there, and he'd be at the place where I was usually at, and I wasn't there. So I said, give me the address. I'm driving over there. I'm going to drop it off. Well, I put the address in. They have two names, I guess, to the courts or whatever. I put it on somebody else's, and I said, hey, but I put it on their doorstep, and I left. Knocked on the door a couple times, rang the doorbell, nothing. So then I drive home and get home. I send him a message. Hey, it's there. Just so you know. I get a message probably about 10 minutes, or no, a couple hours later, and he's like, nothing's here. Where'd you drop it off at? And I told him. I'm like, dude. And so I don't have anything to give him. Like, I don't. And so that's probably why he said he didn't get what he thought he was signing up for. Which the tier that he was on, maybe I need to update these tiers too. The benefits, let's see. You're not currently tracking any benefits. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what my the Patreon page. I'm really selling this really well, aren't I? Let's see here.
Have you ever?
Okay, $5 a month. My huge thanks. Shout your name out on upcoming episodes. That's it. So I did that. I've been shouting that person's name, but I didn't get him a hoodie. Let's see. Hoodie 2. Prior to asking questions. Yeah, I don't know what it was that he was wanting. Maybe he just doesn't listen. I don't know. But
what was his exact thing? He didn't get what he had thought.
Yeah,
that could be that he didn't get the fulfillment of listening at all.
Maybe he doesn't like our voices.
You know what I mean?
That could be.
I'm sure there's a lot of people that don't get the fulfillment. They just keep listening because it's like a train wreck. You
They
gotta
just
keep turning into.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't even know if we get the fulfillment anymore.
That's a great point.
I never
actually.
got it, and I don't know why I still come here. And
Yeah,
I do.
no, that's a very, very valid. All this very valid. Let's see.
I don't know.
Active
If I was paying
Patreons.
you any monthly fees, I would ask for a board, and I would be vocal about it.
I didn't receive
ask
the
for a full
benefits
refund.
reward. Okay, here it is. I didn't receive the benefits rewards described on the creator's page. But
Well, you don't say anything about good listening, so I guess you're okay.
yeah, I never say it's good.
Yeah, that's true.
So anyway, but I did feel like I owe him a hoodie, but I just don't have any. I'm freaking I have them, but they're like in small and mediums. So if you're a tiny person that wants a hoodie, hit me up. Back to the piercings. Would you date a girl or marry somebody that had nipple piercings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wouldn't care. What about belly button piercing?
Yeah.
Don't care. No.
I don't know where somebody could get a piercing that I would actually care.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Tongue?
Yeah. Sure.
Face?
Yeah.
10 face piercings? If Carrie got 10 lip piercings on her lower lip, you wouldn't care?
Probably not.
Wow, that's true love, man.
I wouldn't care even if it was a woman that I didn't know. I don't.
Oh, I thought you were just saying the attraction level.
Well, no, I'm just meaning you asked if I would date somebody. So even if it wasn't Carrie, which I've been with forever, even if it wasn't her, I don't have a problem with another woman having it either.
Do you kind of want... Oh, so you're into other women now?
Yes, that's exactly what I said.
That's
Only with-
that is exactly what you just said.
only with
piercings.
only with 10 piercings on the bottom lip, though.
That's go subscribe
Specific.
to a
They all
piercing
have to
page.
be the
for
bottom
$5.
lip.
That's what he said.
Is
That's
it like one of those ones? What are those where they stretch out the lip and then they have like the little like cup? In
I
it?
was just thinking like you could slide a pencil through.
What are those things called? Spacers, where they space the ears and they.
Oh,
space
gauges. Yeah. Not gauge. Not the gauge that plays trivia though.
Yes.
That's a different gauge.
it's spelled different also.
Way different. It's a gauge actually. Because a gauze with a Z, right? Gauze and gauge. It's a gauge, right? Gauge night.
What is he talking about?
Just roll with it.
Just roll with it. All right, let's do our shout outs.
I'm going to give a shout out to 18.
Connor Young, the man, the myth, the legend.
But it's actually half a shout out because he was only here half the time.
Yeah, no, it's
So
like
it's not a full shout out.
Do like an eighth of a shout out, like a 16th of a shout out.
So he definitely has to come back.
Absolutely. Corey?
I will shout out your game vault. I had never been in there before, and I went in there with Thou Shall Not Be Named. And then I went back again, but he showed me the little Warhammer section, and then I went back and walked the entire place. And
Was it during working hours, or did you break in and kind of take a?
We just did our own thing, but it's super nice in there.
Yeah, it is. It's great. I go check them out. They're way cool. I'm going to shout out the Roaring Underground. Roaring Underground. Have you guys been to the Roaring Underground yet?
Yes.
Have you been there yet? Probably not. I like the back secret room. They want to come on the podcast or come on Full Buddy Cast at some point. They've been talking to me about it a little bit, so that's kind of cool if we can get them on. I'd like to.
I don't know if this is possible, and I'm throwing this out there. We didn't even talk about this before,
Right.
but that would actually be the environment would actually be a pretty cool place to actually have
Alive, yeah. Back there, kind of reserve it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It kind of reminds me of the old Bordeaux where you were able to kind of, put things in a corner and go with it. But yeah, that's actually a good call. Be pretty interesting to throw in a live there. I know they're closed Mondays and Tuesdays, and maybe they do maybe they'd want to do a Tuesday or a Wednesday.
That, or I mean, we could, if they wanted to do be on the podcast, we could go there even while they're closed and like do it if they didn't want to come in here to do it.
Yeah, I'll talk to them about that. That's a good call. I'll hit them up. So anyway, check them out, and let's go ahead and shout out, because I do shout people out each week, each time we do a podcast. But I do feel like I owed that guy. He'd been a Patreon for a while. So anyway, let's go insights real quick and shout out the Patreons that are still active at Full Buddy Cast. We've got Kellen Hall, Holly Graff, Adam Kenny Art, Seth Loop, Cassie Spencer, Amanda Keating, Shekinah Sarver, Jared Skelly, Homer Robertson, Veronica Lara, Ben Illman, Jamie Roberts, Jamie Kenny, Jackson Sidehook, Sasha Carey Lynn, Thomas Savageau, Anthony Wright, Sage Hills Golf and RV Resort, Cameron Stratton. Thank you guys for being Patreons. Appreciate you. Love you. Have a great week. Go. Right now the Masters is going on. I'm going to say go. Go Adam Scott. I would win $500 if Adam Scott wins. So, and he's like, he's on the leaderboard. Go Adam Scott.
Bryson DeChambeau, you are a huge disappointment to me.
I don't follow golf, but I'm going to say, is Scotty Scheffler a guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say that guy. I saw him on a Netflix show.
Oh, sorry, the best player. I guess I'll shout that guy out and root for him.
I saw him on a Netflix show.
I just saw him on Netflix. He's probably the best, right? Maybe him. I'm going to shout John Rahm too. I don't know.
He was on that show too. I
Yeah.
did see him.
Yeah, way to pick all the best.
That's where I naturally go to.
I like it.
That's why I'm a brother is him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and remember, if you listen to Garage Night, you came for Corey, but you stayed for Craig.